saw that. I don't want to lose this. I should probably put that somewhere where I'm not going to lose it. Okay. That's over a little bit too far. That's good. Hello. Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. I think we're live here. Yeah, hey, Josh. Good. Let me check my audio. Great. Yep, my audio's muted. There we go. Hey, Nick, Josh G, the Cypress Man. What's up? How are you guys? Okay, so, I'm just getting home.
Tula Tetro.
Tula.
Good morning.
Tula, it's 5:30 in the morning over there. Oh my goodness, what are you doing up this early? Good to see you on a morning show. In the morning. On a morning show in the morning. Where we are mourning the evening. Because the evening is gone. The evening has passed.
Tula Tetro.
So we are mourning that it is gone.
I know.
We're in mourning over the evening. I know, she says. Okay. Well.
Stephen running. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning.
Tula Tetro. I might fall back asleep.
I should probably keep it more exciting and action-packed for you then, so you don't fall asleep on me. We should probably talk about exciting and crazy stuff. Disneyland backfires at DeSantis with first ever Disney Pride Night. N-I-T-E, night. That's weird. Why do they spell night N-I-T-E? Night. Disneyland is ready to host its first ever... That was weird. Whoa, that was weird. The whole article just moved on me. That was so weird. Okay. Disneyland is ready to host its first ever Pride Night during Pride Month. The announcement of the two-day event came hours after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis drafted a new legislation seeking to wrangle the company as its attempts to fight a state takeover of its special taxing district. The fight against the Don't Say Gay bill. I don't understand. Disneyland and Disney World. I'm so confused right now. And it says
Mexa Williams.
dot.
Morning, Nay.
And then the article just stops right there. It says ... and then the article just stops. That is so weird. Fuck this goddamn buzz loving. Okay, fuck that. Let's get rid of that. I don't want to get articles from you anymore. So let's get rid of that. Megsy, hello. How do we get rid of that? They don't have a way to get rid of it anymore.
Josh G. I never remember which is which. World,
Hide
land,
the story.
PSHHH bunch of
Block
nonsense.
buzz loving. Yeah, fuck off. I want real articles. I don't want one paragraph. And it's this short attention span that is making these news agencies try to cater to these very low IQ, very small attention, short attention span morons. It's not good enough for me. You know, one paragraph reading through just the blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want a headline. I want the reporting. I want the story. I want the facts. I want your sources. And I want a professional presentation. That's what I want. You're not giving it to me, so buzz whatever, you're blocked. And I won't get articles from them anymore. I want a full article. I want to see the author's name.
Sean the Orca Guy. Top of the morning to you, Nay, about to get trendy AF.
I never remember which is which. World, land,
Tula Tetro.
bunch of nonsense.
To make society more dumb night HT.
To make society more dumb night. N-I-T-E, I don't get it. Top of the morning to you, Nay, about to get trendy AF. NAACP and other civil rights groups issue Florida travel advisories. Goddamn right. Don't come
Josh
here.
G.
Don't come to Florida.
Show me the data.
And don't bring your
Jerry
money,
Maguire.
and don't bring your wallets, and don't bring your checkbooks, and don't bring your credit cards, and don't bring your kids, and don't bring your commerce, and don't bring your business. Don't bring any of it to Florida. You know why? Because we don't deserve you. So punish Florida. I'm telling you, hashtag punish Florida. Don't come here. All right? I'm here to tell you, you're not welcome here. None of us are welcome here. None of us, none of the sane people feel welcome here. They only want idiots and indoctrinates here. So don't come to Florida. Don't come to Florida. Go somewhere else. Go anywhere else but Florida. And if you come to Florida, be prepared, number one. Number two, spend as little money as possible. And number three, get TFO as quick as you can.
Trendy Nick. Hashtag punish Florida.
Hashtag punish Florida. I love it. Nick's writing the hashtags.
Richard
We're
Magnarelli.
blowing it up.
Good morning, Nay and the Tray.
Richard Magnarelli, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. NAACP,
Richard Magnarelli. Trendies.
NAACP and other civil rights groups issue Florida travel advisories. Okay, I'm just going to go past that one. You guys know what's up. They're issuing travel advisories because people here hate the LGBT community. People here hate black people. Okay, remember that. They hate you here, man. You shouldn't come here. You shouldn't tell people to go here. You should never bring your money here until Florida gets it right. Until Florida starts treating people with respect.
Had to go to kick for the emote.
Until Florida gives the full... I'm going to have to look at that. Florida gives the full, release of discrimination against all groups of people. Don't come here. Don't bring your money. And don't come here. We don't deserve your business. I'm not saying don't come here because I don't want you here. I'm saying don't come here because we don't deserve your business. Okay? We don't deserve the money that you could bring. So don't go to Florida. Do not come. Don't come. Our sanctions are the greatest sanctions. Don't come. Hey, yeah. Mexico and all those people down in South America, just go home. We know their water and your wells are dried up, and we know you've got seawater encroaching where you live. We know that we've come in there and destroyed all of your land and all of your resources with our money.
And bull of the politicians and media.
We've raped your resources, and now we're denying you entry into the place that raped the resources from where
Billy
you
Bob
live.
Thornton. My friend was saying DeSantis was going to start a pro-am called Operation Brown, pulling over brown people checking if they're legal. Is that true, Nay?
No. Operation Brown. Dude, listen, Billy, when morons like your friend, who's a fucking idiot and a dumb cunt, and you can tell your friend I said that, go out there and spread bullshit lies like that, it makes it really hard for people like me to tell the truth, to get people to believe me. So tell your friend I said to go fuck off. This is important, okay? Way more important than his fucking bullshit that he made up, he got from some Trump website, or some
Billy
Trump.
Bob Thornton. He's a dumbass then.
Yes, he's a fucking dumbass, and you should spit
Billy
on
Bob
him.
Thornton.
You should spit on him.
I will.
Say you're a fucking liar, dude. And then when he says, dude, well, I saw it here, I read it here, so they're lying to you, and you should stop getting your information from there because it makes you look like a fool. Tell them that. Say, I went on the internet and asked somebody else that, and they're like, dude, really? I mean, yes, it's bad. It's almost that bad, Billy. It's almost that blatant. But DeSantis is actually not that stupid. And Donald Trump wants everyone else to think that he is. Hey, man, I support that, but I'm not going to lie. And I'm not going to lie for Donald Trump. I don't care. I'm not going to carry a fucking lie. No, there's no Operation Brown. That's a fucking bullshit made. But trust me, there's plenty of discrimination here enough. They don't need an Operation Brown for it to be just that bad. And it really is just that bad. There's a lot of people here living with their heads up their asses that aren't really paying attention, but there's plenty of people here who are being discriminated against, marginalized, having their voices silenced, and being thrown in fucking jails, having the books taken out of their schools, having their kids kicked out of schools, being told that they shouldn't come here because, their kid's an LGBTQ kid or whatever. And, June 1st, everyone's got a fucking gun. So, listen to Kamala Harris. Don't come here. Don't come here. And if you come here, bring a lot of guns and kill all the fucking discriminators for me. Please. Get rid of them. If you're going to do it, do it right. Take over the goddamn state. And, if you are a voting liberal, come to Florida. You are definitely needed here. If you are a voting liberal, come to Florida and take this fucking state back. State back. Please. Please. I can't help you. I'm not going to help you. Because y'all liberals are a bunch of fucking lying cunts too. But you want to do something nice, move to Florida and take it back. Disney needs you. The LGBTQ community needs you here. African Americans need you here. Women, that's all women who've lost all their rights on their autonomy. They
Mike
need
L.
you here
Heskey.
too.
Morning, Nay.
Hey, Michael. So if you are a voting liberal and you like to vote blue no matter who or whatever the fuck, bring your guns and come to Florida. Please. Everybody else, stay the fuck out. If you're a voting liberal, come here and take this state back. Please. It's, I hate the fucking both sides. I do. But you've seen what the Republicans have done to Florida. And I know it. Everybody else knows it. People want to look the other way, but they all know it. They know what's coming. They know that the iron fist of fascism is here and is starting to fucking squeeze the goddamn air out of their lungs. Everyone's feeling it, and they don't want to admit it because they like the fact that certain groups that they fucking hate are being marginalized, and that makes them happy. They will take the pain along with it because that's how deep their fucking hate goes here. They'll take the beating just so they can watch somebody else get hurt worse than them. That's how bad the fucking discrimination is here. That's how thick the racism here is in Florida. Oh, you're gonna take my child's rights away from them for speaking in school? Okay, that's fine, as long as you're also gonna take African Americans' voting rights away from them. Women won't be able to have abortions. Great. Okay, so my children are gonna be marginalized too, but I don't care about my kids. So great. That's every fucking parent in the state of Florida. They don't really care about their fucking kids. Because if they did, they'd yank them the fuck out of these schools and take them anywhere else where they can get an actual education. Look into it. Look and see why all the teachers are leaving the state of Florida. Look and see what's going on here, man. Get on Twitter. Follow some teachers from the Florida, from the state, and see what they're saying. Don't take my word for it. We can all sit back with our thumbs up our asses all day and let this fucking happen. Let this wave, this iron fist of fascism, squeeze the life out of all of us. Because it's coming. It's coming. I can only warn you so much, and you don't want to listen, that's fine. Knife gun blue baby Tossie. What's up? He said, this is funny. Says, as someone who lives in Florida and doesn't work in a tip-based position, I agree. Less people should come. Less work for me. Also says based. Also says DeSantis, I think, is a little stupid. His war with Disney wasn't calculated and doesn't do him the service I think he thinks it was going to.
Tula Tetro. So crazy cause everyone says how eat Florida is.
Florida is great. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Florida is a beautiful state. We've got amazing resources. You see the wildlife, right? We've got the beaches. We've got the sunshine. We've got crazy rain, which is beautiful too. There's a lot Florida has to offer. It's these Republicans, these fucking lying cunt motherfucking Republicans that don't care about any of you. They don't even care about their own children or their own children's futures. All they care about is their fucking Christianity bullshit that doesn't even make sense because none of them actually follow Christianity, because if they did, none of this fascism would be here. If they were actual Christians, they wouldn't be imposing their Christianity on us. That's exactly what these fake fucking Christians are doing. Fake Christians like Ron DeSantis. Fake Christians like all the fuckers that follow him. None of those motherfuckers are going to church. None of them are saying prayers to Jesus Christ. Trust me. It's a bullshit
Heavy
game.
Padilla.
And you
Good
guys
morning,
know
Nick.
the hypocrisy. You guys know what I'm saying, and you know it's true. And you know that these words are kind of hard to swallow. Hey, man, you know I'm the guy. I'm the fucking, the rigid pill motherfucker shoving it right down your throat. Here we go. So, I like this guy, Knife Gun Blue Baby Tossie. I don't know what that means, but I like this guy. And he's actually making a lot of sense, and he's engaging me in conversation, and you're actually making a lot of sense. So let me keep reading this. I hope you're still here, Knife. I hope you haven't left. DeSantis, I think, is a little stupid. His war with Disney wasn't calculated and doesn't do him the service I think he thinks it was going to. Well, absolutely. He stepped on his own dick, is what he did. And you're absolutely right. You don't fuck with the largest employer. It's one of the largest employers in the state, and it's not just that they're one of the largest employers in the state. You have to try to calculate everything that Walt Disney World has done for the state of Florida. And Ron DeSantis couldn't sit down for 3 minutes and just do that. And go, if they disagree with me on something, they disagree with me on something, and they're just going to have to deal with it. No. He took it personally, and
Mike
that's the
L.
kind of
Heskey.
motherfucker you don't want to be your
Real pill
president.
swallow it, IAE.
Because he takes everything personally. One time a black guy stole his girlfriend away from him, and his girlfriend called him up and said, yeah, this black guy's got a bigger dick than you, Ron.
Money
I'm
up
never
to
coming
gain
back to you.
popularity
And now
tossed
he hates
Christian
all
word
black
around
people.
So politicians win.
He's
Josh
like
G.
that.
I hope with DeSantis' attempt at presidency he loses ASP of Florida and someone for the people takes over. But that's wishful thinking.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen, bro. They're begging him to not run for president so he will stay here and be their daddy. Because they love Daddy DeSantis here. Knife, I think we lost Knife. That's too bad because he was making sense in the chat and then he left. People in my area in Florida shit talk DeSantis a ton just due to the Disney stuff. Just based on Disney alone. Yeah, and that's just a little bit of what Ron DeSantis has done that's horrible. Disney is just... You're talking about 10 things, a 10-step program that he's done. And Disney's just one of them. There's 9 other things you should look at that are just as bad, if not worse. Taking books out of schools is really bad. It's really bad. Ron DeSantis hates his own children. Ron DeSantis hates your children, and he doesn't want them to be exposed to the proper kind of education that all of us had the advantage of. So, well, I'm sorry this guy left. He talked, we were talking, and then he left. So, can I get someone else smart in here to talk to me? Anyone else want to take up the conversation? Looking for conversationers. Conversationers? No. Nothing. It's always the most interesting part of the show where I just sit here and wait for someone to say something in the chat. Alright.
Guinness. Good morning.
Hey, GG. Good game. Gino. Gino SKT. Are you a skater? Gino the skater?
Mike L. Heskey.
Mike L. Heskey.
To be honest, I think every library should be revaluated.
Every library should be revaluated. What does revaluate mean? Every library should have their books returned to them, you mean?
Guinness. Yay.
All right, Gino the
Hoot and
skater.
Howl.
Right, he's a G.
Way had.
Hey, Hoot and Howl. So glad you guys are talking to me again. Hello. Hello, everybody. So glad you're all here now. Good. Yeah, talk. That's right. Talk to me. I'm here to talk. I'm here for the friendship and the camaraderie and the conversation. The coffee, the cannabis, which I haven't smoked yet. Can you tell? 20 minutes in. It might just be coffee time.
Mike L.
Coffee
Heskey.
time.
No, the school library has some books that shouldn't be in them.
Michael Haskey, stop. Okay? Now I want you to shut up and listen to me for a second, okay? You're wrong. Okay? You're not protecting anyone.
Guinness.
Listen to me.
I'm from Argentina.
Cool. I'm from Orlando, Florida. It's nice to meet you from
Hoot and
Argentina.
Howl.
That's really cool.
Wow.
Mike, listen to me. It does that the fact that you don't like a book
Guinness.
that's in there,
Me too, drink coffee now.
Mike.
Josh G. The book burning should be enough for anyone to have a non-partisan aim to stop supporting this bozo.
Michael, listen to me, okay? Really quick. It doesn't matter if you think you don't like a book
Billy
that's in
Von
that
Thornton.
fucking library. It doesn't matter
How
what
long
you
will
think.
libraries last
Trust
seriously
me.
with the
I'm going to
internet?
ask you this, Michael.
Tula Tetro. Hashtag keep the books.
What's your qualification, Michael, for knowing whether a book's appropriate or not
Guinness.
to be in a library?
Ha 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 ha.
What's your qualification? That's the first thing I'm going to ask you. Answer me. What's your qualification for knowing whether or not a book should be in a library or not? What's your qualification? Are you a study of books?
Hoot and howl.
Are you a study of
Library
education?
has books that
Are you an
shouldn't be there.
expert in children's
Do the
education?
kids have a cell phone and access
Did you
to
go
the
to
internet?
college and study educating?
Mike L. has key. P.
Right, so you're not an expert in anything except changing diapers, motherfucker. You've got no experience, and that's the problem, is this motherfucker Ron DeSantis, he acts like if you know how to change diapers, you know how to educate your kids too. Well, that doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of dumb fucking parents out there, Michael, and guess what? You're one of them. Okay? You're not an expert in anything but changing diapers, bro. Remember that. You know, being a parent doesn't make you smart. Remember that. Just because you stuck your dick in a pussy and came doesn't make you smart, bro. Doesn't make you the person who gets to determine, like Ron DeSantis thinks he does, over what book your child can see and what book your child can't see. So I ask you this. What fucking book bothers you so much, Michael? The one about the Holocaust? Or the one about the gay girl that was having questions about her sexuality and her gender? Which one was it that really hurt your fucking dick? I'm kind of curious, Michael Haskey. Let me know, bro.
Tula Tetro.
I can't
library
believe
is for
there's a
all ages.
Nazi among us. There's a fucking Nazi among us that wants to burn books. It makes me so fucking sick. Dude, you're watching that fucking Trump, DeSantis, right-wing, whatever. I don't know where you get your shit from. But this is what DeSantis wants. He wants people like Michael Haskey to agree with him.
Guinness.
There's books in the library
like
that
a father
shouldn't be
like that.
there. We should control the books. Because the books are so evil. I'd like a father like that. A library is for all ages. He says parent. You totally just fell right into my trap on that one, bro. You walked right into that. What's your fucking qualifications? I'm like, he's going to say he's a parent. I'm like, oh, you're a professional diaper changer? Maybe go work in a diaper store, bro. Not a fucking library.
Stephen Running. Freedom.
So, I'm going to ask you again, Michael Haskey. I'll ask you one more time. Hopefully I'll get a response. What book puts your dick in the dirt so bad? What book is in that library that fucking makes your penis shrivel up to this size? Go ahead, tell me. Which one is it? You're the one that opened up your fat fucking mouth and said there's certain books in the library that you don't like. So what fucking book, bro? Do you even read? Do you even know the title of a book that bothers you? Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me a title. Give me a title of one book that you don't want in the library.
Josh G.
Go ahead.
I think of
Oh,
the
wait.
ride the wife made in
I'll
Field
wait
of
for you to
Dreams
go
where
Google
she
up some
defends
right-wing
moron
website.
rednecks trying to ban a black man's book from schools. Burning books is insane. Mike L. has key. I'm done, just gonna watch the show. You win.
Dude, it's not me
Billy
winning.
Bong Thornton.
It's good.
Do you even read, bro?
It's good triumphing over evil. You represented evil in this conversation, and I represented good and the freedom of speech. Something that you obviously don't understand, and you should be watching my show more often. You should get to know Willie Bragg, and you should get to understand that there's information out there that you might not like to see, that you might not like your children to see, but we all need the freedom to have it, and you've always got the ability to tell your child, hey, you know what? I want you to stay away from this or that. You know, you can go in the library, but do me a favor, don't get this book over here because I don't like it. And you know what? Your kid's going to go running right over to it to see what you don't want them to see. Because that's what kids do. It's called the Barbara Streisand effect. It's called reverse psychology. Except you're the one that's getting psyched out. So quit trying to be a fucking control freak. Okay, I was exposed to things when I was a child that I wish I never was, and my parents had no control over it, and I had no control over it. You know, and things are disturbing and whatever, and that's fucking life. Life is disturbing. Look what I'm going through right now. So you know all the bullshit that I had to deal with growing up, all the hard images that I got to read about and see in books, that got me ready for life, bro. and say, hey, you know, life sucks. And sometimes people die, and sometimes people are different than you. Sometimes their religion is different than you. Sometimes the color of their skin is different than you. Big fucking deal. The one thing you learn is that life sucks. And that when you go through life and it sucks, you're more prepared for it. And you don't break down like a little pussy and give in and fucking take your own shit out. Do you understand what I mean? You know, it's sometimes it's good to toughen up some kids. Let them see, let them learn, let them experience life when they're younger so they're prepared for it more, so they know what they're getting into. That's what education is, bro. And just because you don't like it, I'm just going to refer back to the fact that you're no fucking expert, dude. So quit trying to act like one, and quit trying to act like, talk like on the internet like you're an expert, because someone like me is going to come along and see what you said and just totally pull your legs out from underneath you. And if you weren't listening to some right-wing bullshit nut job, which is where you got that shit from, I guarantee you, I don't care who the fuck it was, whether it was Ben Shapiro or fucking any of these other fucking Nick Fuentes or Michael fucking whatever the fuck those cunts' names are. I don't care who the fuck you're listening to. I just know you're listening to some of those right-wingers, bro. And you need to get away from those right-wingers and come listen to the goddamn facts for a change. Because information is the key to everything. You know, getting your facts, getting your sources, and getting the truth. And a lot of truth comes out of books. You know, there's fiction, sure, but there's a lot of truth behind fiction too. And everything is a learning experience. When you start picking and choosing what people get to see and what they don't get to see, you take all of that away. And it becomes sterile, and people become unable to live their own lives because they're not educated properly. Because you were worried that, you didn't even want to say, which was funny, I asked you, now, what book? Name a fucking book. And you couldn't name one book, you non-reading motherfucker. You couldn't even name one fucking book that were so important for you to get them the fuck out of your goddamn child's library.
Mike L. Heskey.
They're so fucking important for you.
I just hear on short clips. No, I never see the whole videos.
That's a perfect representation of your mind, bro. That was a perfect... You just described the way you think. I just hear shit on short clips. No, I never see the whole videos. Yeah, well, stop watching short clips, because it's giving you a short attention span, and it's making you dumb. And it's making you think that the book shouldn't be in the fucking library. So whoever you're watching, stop watching them. You know, wherever you're watching your 15-second clips at, bro, stop. I'm telling you guys. This is a perfect example of what I'm always talking about with this fucking Instagram mentality, this fucking swipe mentality, and then you guys motherfuckers think you're fucking geniuses because you heard someone speak for 15 seconds. You know, library books shouldn't be in the libraries.
Hoot and Howl. You did a video on short clips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all about training your little monkey mind to be even more of a monkey and less of a human being thinker. You know, you should just follow along. You should repeat the talking points. Whatever's coming out of Trump's fucking cunt hole, Michael Haskey is here repeating it. They're trying to take the books. They're trying to groom our children from the libraries. They're trying to take our children's minds over. I got news for you. Your fucking kids were fucked up before they ever went to fucking school, bro. It's a fucked up world, man. Look at the goddamn media. Look at the music they listen to. Look at the artists that you let them go buy the CDs of. Look at the video games they play. Man, I'm watching some fucking video games. I'm like, that's some fucked up shit. But you know what? A lot of kids are living in that fucking, that metaverse mentality, man. You know, where you could just be anything or whatever and you just alter yourself or whatever. Instead of just in real life altering yourself like you've seen me do. Fucking work out, man. Exercise. Make yourself better, man. Do whatever you gotta do. You're not building a fucking character in a fucking video game, man. That's the mentality. You know, it's real, man. This out here, this is real shit. Start getting into it, man. I was so glad I went out yesterday and had fun with all my friends, man. We had a blast. We didn't talk politics. We didn't talk social issues. Nothing, man. My friends drank beer. We smoked cannabis. We cooked out. We had a fucking great day. It was awesome. But you're sitting there worried about what book your child's reading in a fucking library. You know, because they might mention the Holocaust. And you don't want anyone to know that, do you, Michael? You don't want anybody to know about the Holocaust. You know, better hide that shit. Yeah, it's usually those, the ones that include information about the Holocaust. Those are the ones they go after first. Those are the books they go after first. Anything with a sexual reference, they go after that. Because God forbid your children should find out that there's actually sex going on in the world. And that's how they actually got here. Because your mom fucked your dad. Wow. They don't want their kids to know that. You know, that nobody wants their children to know that they're a motherfucker. No father wants their children to know that they're a motherfucker. I got news for you. They know. Your children know. They figured it out already. You fucking idiots. Let them go read the goddamn books.
Josh G. I too want to know the book. Like WTF. I can't think of one book I would forbid anyone to read.
Dude, he doesn't have a book. That's
Stupid.
my point. Michael Haskey doesn't even know the
hell?
title of a single book.
What's the percent of kids who
doesn't
read
even
books
know the
and don't
title
just
of a
listen
single
to
book?
audiobooks on their phone? Joel Froggy.
Thank you, Joel.
Not notified.
My point is this. He doesn't know the title of a single book that he wants pulled off the shelves. He doesn't know the content of it. He just heard some fucking cunt motherfucking asshole on the internet say that their poor children were being exposed to some sexual imagery. Some fucking little character in a book spoke about sex. And oh my God, the whole goddamn world came to an end all of a sudden. Hey, bro. Cheers. You really need to take a second look at this, Michael. You need to ask yourself, why do you feel so marginalized? Why do you feel marginalized? Why do you feel like people are coming after you? What is it, a persecution complex and you need to fight back? I have that question for everybody who's trying to control this whole narrative around the kids and the schools,
Trendy Nick.
gender,
Do you even
libraries.
book Brett? Mike L. Heskey. Right, and now that I brought it up you gave me the rundown and now I understand more. That's why I said it. But it's cool, I'm just a stupid guy.
Bro, you're going to be outspoken about something like that? You're going to be outspoken. You think you're a stupid guy and you're going to start talking about controlling what people can see and what people can't see. Think about that. And that was my whole point about you just being a parent. Not being an expert in what kids should be educated on. Now, I'll tell you what makes you an expert, Michael, okay? And you should have used this one, okay? Because I could be your lawyer right now. I'm going to help you. You could have very easily just said to me, you know what, Nay? I went to school. I went to libraries. I was a student. And based on that, I think I know what should be in a school library and what shouldn't. I would have been like, that's a good angle to take. How many books did you read when you were in school? And what books while you were in school offended you? And you would say none. And because I didn't read any books in school. They had book reports and whatever. I fucking lied. I did whatever and I made it through. I didn't want to read a fucking book. I don't like reading books. I don't like turning pages and reading books. I don't like it. Not my thing, right? Not my thing. But a lot of other people gain a lot from books and whatever. And I'm a big supporter of them, 100%. Absolutely. It's history, facts, whatever. I'm totally down with it. One thing, because I'm not into books, the one thing I don't do is that just because I don't like them or I'm not into them, I tell other people that they shouldn't be fucking looking at books either because I'm not into them. I'm not trying to control what your kids can see in school. I'm not trying to control what is being hosted in a library anywhere. You know why? Number one, I don't have kids. Number two, I don't fucking read books. Period. I don't. So since I don't read books, you would think I would be like, fuck all books. Fuck libraries. But I'm not. I understand the importance of them. And it doesn't matter if I look, even if it's Mein Kampf, bro. I've never even called for the destruction of Mein Kampf. Anything that I might find offensive, whatever. It's a book. It's there. And it should be there for people to see what Adolf Hitler was thinking. Before he decided to wipe out, 13 million people. That's an important piece of history. See where his brain was. You could follow that and basically trace Donald Trump's thinking mechanism right through what Adolf Hitler is doing. It's almost the same thing. You look at Ron DeSantis, and it's the exact same thing. Donald Trump is better than Ron DeSantis. Remember that. Ron DeSantis is Adolf Hitler on steroids. Donald Trump is just like a lackey underneath Hitler that wants to be him, but just doesn't have the wherewithal to really stick to it. But yeah, DeSantis is much more disciplined way more disciplined than Donald Trump has ever been. So you take that however you want. Those of you that support Trump over DeSantis, I say thank you. You guys, I love you guys. You know, you never thought you'd ever hear me say, man, thank you to a Trump supporter. Thank you to all Trump supporters. You guys have no idea how important you are right now. And if you can keep Ron DeSantis from becoming president of the United States, you're becoming the nominee, I owe you a huge debt of gratitude. And I will thank you for it.
Josh G.
I don't care if he becomes
Trump
president.
admitted to owning and reading that a few times.
We survived it for 4 years. We can
I'm
survive
sure
it for 4 more.
has
That's
read
why I
it
look
10
at
times
it.
over.
There's a guy out the window. There's a guy out the window. Want a bong rip? No bong rips? Okay. I'm going to smoke your buds. Cheers, guys. No longer regarding cannabis. Oh. Trump admitted to owning and reading Mein Kampf. Dude, do you know what his wife said? His wife said he used to keep it in the nightstand next to the bed. His ex-wife. Mein Kampf. Adolf Hitler's autobiography. Basically.
Megza Williams.
It's psychotic. He was
Books
president of the
we're
United
taking
States for
over
4
by
years.
computers may as
He was
well burn
reading
the
Adolf
books,
Hitler
books off
literature,
audiobook,
man,
but I've
and
always
no
read
one
to my
batted
kids.
an
I pulled
eyelash
my
over
daughter
it.
out permanently out in the middle of year 6. I said her stuff. She has permanent anxiety from bullying. Megza Williams. Hashtag cheers.
Megsy, I'm sorry. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, so this whole debt ceiling issue, guys, it's coming down to the wire, man. It's within 2 weeks. Tim Scott, African American, Republican, running for president of the United States. Oh my God. Oh. Hilarious. Can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. I noticed 2 of you are watching on another YouTube channel. You can come over to my main channel if you want. You guys, I've got another YouTube channel that's got 24,000 subscribers on it. Make sure you subscribe to that main channel and come in on that one. That'll help me out immensely if we could get everybody over there, if you're on YouTube. If I could only run on one YouTube channel and one Facebook channel, that would probably do me a lot better too. Just try to get as many people in here as I can. Ethical hacker scams 60 Minutes staffer to expose weaknesses. I wonder what the fuck that was. Scams 60 Minutes staffer. Oh shit, we should watch this. It's a whole thing. Holy shit, man. Here, let's check this out.
More Americans than ever rely on alarm systems, gates, or doorbell cameras to help protect their families. But statistically, you are now more likely to be the victim of theft online than a physical break-in at home. A new report from the FBI reveals that Americans lost more than $10 billion last year to online scams and digital fraud. People in their 30s, who are among the most connected online, filed the most complaints. But we were surprised to learn the group that loses the most money to scammers is seniors. Tonight, we will show you how cyber con artists are using...
They were surprised. 60 minutes. Dude, I hit pause, not rewind, you idiots. Who is this moron that redid this software? Somebody's niece got a job at Microsoft. Wow. Look what you did. You've ruined the goddamn media player that's always used to work perfectly in the past.
Josh G. Surprised how?
I forgot what I was going to say.
More Americans than ever reveals that Americans lost more than 10...
Elderly. I'm like, dude, yeah, of course the elderly are the ones that get scammed the most. They're the easiest ones to scam. I mean, if you're going to go out on a train station, are you going to go find some big, muscular, young dude to try to go mug? Or are you going to find the sweet little old lady to try to mug who's got the big fucking expensive purse on her? You know, it's just obvious. I mean, physically, mentally, they're starting to break down. Of course I don't understand why 60 Minutes or CBS News or whoever was surprised to find out the elderly were the most scammed.
Physical break-in at home. A new report from the FBI reveals that Americans lost more than $10 billion last year to online scams and digital fraud.
No longer going to get
People in their 30s, who are among the most connected online, filed the most complaints. But we were surprised to learn the group that loses the most money to scammers is seniors. Tonight, we will show you how cyber con artists are using artificial intelligence widely.
Because they don't think that elderly are on the internet? They're a bunch of idiots.
Available apps and social engineering to target our parents.
That is a case of your heads are so far up your ass that you would say something so stupid on 60 Minutes that I don't even know why we're going to watch this.
And grandparents.
The story will continue in a moment.
It's like a death in the family almost.
Well, she's worked so hard, you know.
Right, we get it.
For my money.
Okay, so then you interview all the people who've been scammed, then you talk about the scams. I got you. Right on. We're good. Thank you.
Stephen running. I bong along, cheers.
I bong along. I'm going to dab along. I'm going to dabby, dabby, dabby. Dabby, dabby, dabby. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. Dabby, dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. Dabby, dab. Derby, 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 derby. 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 We're going to the cannabis derby and do some derbs. And do some derbs. And take our derbs. And take our derbs. And take our derbs. So I was watching Destiny last night. He was talking about Adderall. And I didn't watch him for long, man, but for the little bit that I watched, it was really interesting because somebody said something in the chat and he responded to it.
Chris Rakenik.
Hey, Chris.
Good morning.
Good morning. And he said, something to the effect that people were taking Adderall. And then he said, yeah, pop a couple Addies. And then I was like, oh, I've never heard that term. I was like, that sounds like somebody who's been involved in it for a while. Hey, man, can I get a couple Addies off you? What? You've got
Chris
pet
Rakenik.
names for Adderall?
They're trying to make me get another vaccine.
Couple Addies? And then I was like, oh, dude, I don't know if Destiny's doing it now, But yeah, I think there was a time, man, where he got way into it. No idea. But all right, 9:22. We're going in. I wonder if that was his drug of choice, for a while. And if that's what does that to you, like cocaine does. Does it have that effect on you like cocaine does?
Chris Rakepick. Pills are no fun.
Bro, you can't get off of them, man. I don't know how people get off that shit. It's so highly addicting, man. It is like the most addicting thing you can do. Second to only podcasting 3 times a day.
Josh G. Streamers love those.
Well, I've noticed the young. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. It's not my generation. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody.
Megza Williams. It's best thing I did. My sister paid her 2 kids private schooling. One went through to university in engineering. He gave up halfway, became a photographer, now employs a full team, gets flown everywhere to take photos in the top restraints hotels companies. The other gave up in year 9 to sweep hair, then went to a TAF course for hairdressing, has her own salon, employs 2 others, months booked out. My daughter will also do TAF course in her choice. Joel Froggy. Expensive too. Hoot and howl. Cheers. Megza Williams. What's a Daryl? Heavy Padilla. Cheers.
It's kind of like speed.
Josh G.
Adderall's like
I would assume a good handful
Like
of streamers
it's like
are
methamphetamine.
ADHD, and for sure most of the young viewers are on that stuff, whether it's prescribed or abused.
It's like crank. Adderall is like
A
crank.
acid
It's like
trap.
speed.
Hashtag Idabalon.
You know?
Megza Williams. Hashtag cheers.
But the one thing I've noticed about Destiny is when he talks, he grinds his jaw a lot. And I don't. That could be a residual effect, because I do that every once in a while. Especially when I pull out a torch because I used to do crack, and it'll make my jaw grind. It's very uncomfortable. It's like you don't want to do it.
There is no replacing exercising and a healthy lifestyle.
But
A acid trap. Destiny talks fast. LOL.
When you see Destiny talking, he'll do that sometimes with his jaw, and I don't know if that's just from past drug use, which I wouldn't be surprised, but I would love it if it was. I'd love it if we
Megza
could
Williams.
get rid of these fucking ticks.
Oh, okay.
It's like it breaks your body, man. Your body is broken. It's not working right anymore. There's something wrong. Fucking hate to see it. So they say that there's shit in the air now, right? They say it's toxic because
Josh
of
G.
all of the.
It's amphetamines.
Yeah.
Basically crank / speed minus the meth.
Right, exactly. Right. It's supposed to help people focus. I use cannabis for that. Like, I just did that dab, and now I'm just like, I'm here. People are built differently, I need something to slow me down. I need something to stop all the noise and background noise that's going on.
Chris Rakepick.
You know?
People can abuse everything.
And when I smoke cannabis, man, all the noise goes away. It's like there were planes flying. I swear there was just like a helicopter just hovering over my house for the last 10 minutes, and now it's gone. That's what it feels like.
Chris Rakepick. This is why I'm a Mormon, Josh.
Yeah, they're very strict as far as what they put in their bodies. Yep. So Chris, do you get on a bicycle and wear a white t-shirt with a black tie and go door to door and tell people about your Mormonism with another dude that looks kind of like you, but like different color hair, same tie, same shirt, same bicycle. Is that you, bro?
Josh G.
I can see Chris on his bicycle.
Chris Rakepick. I do better. I make commercials. LOL.
I want to see one. You link it. Link the commercial. Don't come here. Don't come here. Do not come. If you're trying to come to the United States, do not come. Don't come here. Go home. Turn around. Go home to the country of yours that we destroyed with our big bombs and our sanctions.
Chris Rakepick.
And our sanctions.
Can't do that. Copyright laws. LOL.
Yeah, sure, right, whatever. I just wonder if
Mensa Williams.
there's
I
possibly
used to have a line or two at parties
a
cause I
country
didn't drink and all
that
my
we
bikey mates get
sanctioned
it, so no cut Ulra and
whose
for real been like
immigrants are now
6 years
coming here
last time.
because we sanctioned their country. I just wonder that. Like Cuba, do we get Cuban refugees here? Oh, we do? Oh, that's funny because we sanctioned them. And then we wonder why they come here.
Chris
Because
Rakepick.
we are destroying their lives there.
Joseph Smith is coming.
And then we try to bust their balls when they try to get in over here. We're evil. We'll destroy your home, and then when you try to come here, we'll wreck your lives here too, and lock you up. Or go home, go back to your homes of your sanctions, your great sanctions. We've got such great sanctions against your country, such great sanctions. Really great sanctions. Truthier News, truthier.news. I'm going to find it right now. You guys should do this every once in a while. Go to truthier.news and pull up some videos, man. Scroll down, pull up some videos.
Chris Rakepick. Do people smoke OxyContin?
Not that I've ever heard of, bro. Watch this video.
Let's also recognize the unique nature of the sanctions that we have outlined. These are some of the greatest sanctions, if not the strongest, that we've ever issued. And it will exact
Aaron IDE. Yo, name my kick message totally spammed your
God,
chat for
shut
some
up,
reason.
man. You guys, I'm
Just
playing you a
letting you
video.
know it
Why are you...
wasn't intentional, haha.
Why are you fucking typing over my fucking... Why are you typing over my video, guys? I don't understand why you guys do this shit. I'm like, hey, let's watch a video. And then you all start chatting over it. What's the point? What's the point of us watching a video together if you're going to chat over my video, man? Then you're not going to listen to it. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so you spammed Kick, and now you've interrupted my live stream presentation of Kamala Harris. Okay, that's cool. Listen, you guys, chill out for a second. Let's watch this video. It's I wouldn't be so pissed, but it's literally a 57-second video. So please. Heavy Pete, stop chatting in my chat. Oh my God. Stop. Everybody stop chatting. For 1 minute, you can do this. How come, wait, no, I'm going to stop. Wait. How come when I ask you to chat, you won't chat? When I ask you to not chat, you chat. What's up with that? Let me know. Not in the chat. Wait at least a minute. Wait for this video to end, okay? Hold, please. I've got no sound now. I don't know what's going on.
Let's also recognize the unique nature of the sanctions that we have outlined. These are some of the greatest sanctions, if not the strongest, that we've ever issued. And it will exact absolute harm for the economy, These are some of the greatest sanctions. 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 These are some of the greatest sanctions for the economy, and it will exact absolute harm for the economy, and it will exact absolute harm for the economy, and it will exact absolute harm for the economy.
Okay, you can talk now and tell me how great that fucking video is. You can all talk now! Everybody talk! Everybody talk at once! Hey, don't talk so loud! You guys did it. You guys did it. You guys were quiet for 1 minute. I think that was awesome. We got to watch our fun video. Wasn't that great? Did you guys like that? I made that video. You know how many views that video has? I have no idea. 0 comments. 27 views on that awesome fucking video. What a great video. 27
Josh
views.
G. The music choices, Eve.
Wait, how do I want to turn this down? I know the music was awesome, right? All right, let's do this.
Aaron IDE. I'm 30 seconds behind. I sent my message before you started playing the video on my stream. Apologies for interruption.
It's okay, dude. I need to just realize it's going to happen. And if I had better control over my system, which I can't because Windows 11 sucks my fucking dick. But if it worked normally, if Windows 11 worked normally, then I could just
The freaking Oracle.
mute the fucking chat,
Morning Nay and chat.
and we'd be able to have the video playing, and everything would be fine and simple. It's my fault for having a shitty operating system like Windows 11 that sucks my fucking dick. Hey, Microsoft Windows 11, you guys suck my fucking dick. Fuck you and fuck Bill Gates, who fucking paid to have Jeffrey Epstein murdered. And now we know it because Jeffrey Epstein was blackmailing Bill Gates over a relationship with a Russian chick. Now we know. It's in the news today. So, if you watch Graham Elwood, Government Secrets with Lee Camp, they probably already covered that. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna ask Graham. I'm gonna tweet at him and ask him. Hey at GRA.
The freaking Oracle.
HA.
Can you roll back to Windows 10?
Dude.
Josh G. I wonder if a product like Stream Deck would benefit you. It's like a producer/streamer control panel for such settings and programmable controls.
Hey, at Grandma Wood, did you and Lee Camp cover Epstein blackmailing Gates over his relationship with a Russian woman yet? Gates has motive. So we'll see if Graham Elwood responds to that.
Chris Rignick.
Lee Camp might even respond
I
to
heard
it.
Stream Deck. WTF.
You heard Stream Dick? Oh, Deck. I wonder if a product like Stream Dick would benefit you. It's like a producer streamer control.
The freaking Oracle.
program.
Making $75 in HR today.
Maybe it would.
Can't complain.
Damn.
Mexa Williams.
Oracle.
Hashtag cheers.
Freaking Oracle, $75 an hour. Holy shit. Get this off of here. How do I do that? There we go. Oh, the market's going up. Here we go. Up, up, up. It might be exploding right now, actually. So, look at Ethereum, everybody. 1820.
The freaking Oracle.
Ethereum.
Victoria Stat Holiday here.
Ethereum right here, everybody. Right here. Look right here. Top center of the screen. 1820.57. 1821.03. I'm giving you the 24-hour high of Ethereum right now, live, guys. That means Harmony's about to go. Dude, Harmony's still under 1,600. It's about to go up, 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 man. So's Bitcoin. 26.9. It's going to hit 27. Okay. This one right here, 86 is, that's Polygon Matic.
Mexa Williams. Be cool to get Graham or Ron on again one day.
This one's going to move up. This one's going to probably hit 90 cents. Cardano is probably going to go up to 37 cents. It doesn't move much. But maybe 38 cents if we're lucky. But be watching for Harmony 1 to make that explosive move. Be watching for our friend Pepe, which is down at 7.5, to go all the way up to 100 today, guys. It could totally happen. So if you made a quick investment in Pepe, it could just skyrocket. It does this. So there you go, man. There is your quick analysis of what's going on right now. That's exciting. You know what would be cool, bro? Oh my god. This is going to be fucking awesome. This is so cool. Alright, let's do this. Dude, I know what you're all thinking right now. You're like, dude, Nay is so dope. I know. I'm dope like that. I'm cool like that, man. I'm on that shit, bro. I'm on it. Hold, please. Dude, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Josh G. Yet it would totally benefit you just saw another video on it to make sure. They're pretty damn cool even if ya don't stream/podcast.
Oh, dude, I am going to freak some people out with that. It is going to be so funny. Oh my God. I love it. That is so fucking funny. No one's even going to know it's there. It's just going to be like, yeah, he's got the screen up. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, dude. Oops. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. That's pretty damn good. Dude. It's so funny. Maybe, like, just do this just a little bit more. Oh, bro. Dude. Now I could just do this. And go like this. Oh, man. I am just I'm just loving that so much right now. What do you guys think? So I'll be like, I'll be just sitting here chilling. You know, we got all this shit going on. Whatever. We're just chilling. And I'm like, oh shit, do you guys see the my hand goes like that. It gives it away. I'm like, holy shit, man, you guys see the fucking market? Look at Ethereum, it's at 1827. Bitcoin just went up to 2750, seriously, though. Now I'm not playing. Harmony 1 went to 1600, Matic at 87 cents. I told you it's going to go up to 90. Cardano's at 36. It's going up to 37, and it's only 0.2 cents away. So it's at 36.98. It's going to 37, guaranteed. Maybe 38. But Bitcoin's now at 27, and it's skyrocketing. Maybe we should take a look at that, folks. Let's take a look at that. Bo Flow, and it just comes right off the screen, man. I love it. What? Let's take a look at that screen right now. Boop.
Chris Regpick. Let's take a look.
Dude, look at that. Oh, look. Look at that. Look what's going on, guys. We're getting the 24-hour high of both Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, and Cardano, it looks like. 24-hour highs on the show, guys.
Chris Regpick. Look.
Look. Look at Bernie bitch up on my screen. What? Bernie bitch up on my screen? What? That makes me happy. I'm just going to leave that there. Is anybody on the kicks? No. Okay, nobody's saying anything. All right, that's cool. That's cool. 1824, 27007. Oh, we got a check mark. Okay, at 1824 and 27, right above 27, we got a check mark. So it's all stopped for right now. This could be a reconsolidation, but if it is, it's a big one. So let's just see. We're either going to get a drop. Let's hope it holds, man, because this could totally drop right back from where it just went. And let's see how strong it... Oh, no, we got a yellow marker on Bitcoin and a blue marker on Ethereum. This is psychotic. We're getting two mixed signals, man. Yellow marker on Ethereum. I mean, yellow marker on Bitcoin, blue marker on... Okay, it went green. Ethereum went green. Okay. It was a reconsolidation, man. I think we might go up even higher here. Yep, up we go. Up we go. There goes the check mark, guys. It's gone. 27.39, 27.44, 27.52. Bitcoin goes up. Ethereum's at 18.24. Harmony's starting to go up 1,603. Matic's at 87 cents. Cardano's still down at 36 cents. I told you. Cardano's not going to move around that much. So funny, it's got the cable coming out the back of it. Dude, no one is going to know that that is a digital representation on there. And then when I go like that and move it, they're just going to be like, what? Let's check that out. Let's check that market out. Dude, that is the coolest place to put that. Let's move this over like that, and then we'll put this, it's actually, yeah, it's centered. Until I go like that.
Josh G. Haha makes it look Ultra HD.
Now if I reached my hand behind it though, look at this. But I can't, so I put my fingers, I cannot reach my hand up. Isn't that funny? Dude, that's a trip. Watch. My arm's underneath it. See, my arm's underneath it. See that? Watch. Watch. I'm going to move my arm closer. Move my arm closer. Move my arm closer. Move my arm closer. Now reach over the front of it and... What? What is going on with this reality, bro? Dude, are you experiencing some misperceptions of your reality? If you are, you might be watching Nays Garden. I just love it, like the way that microfiber is just sitting up there, you know, just things like, it just makes it look so natural and normal. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Wow, this market just went way up. That's great. I wonder how we'll see, my Harmony's still down at 1600. So, you know, my purchase point on Harmony was I got a little above 1 cent, one purchase, and then everything else was like a different things, but under 16, but it's just not a lot of money yet. Harmony's going to have to explode, and it will. I'm telling you, it'll go up just like everything else. I've watched this market so long, man. We're going to have a big problem if they default. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's everybody's fault, man. You know, I don't blame one single person over it. It's just, these people are just stupid systems, stupid people, man. You know? So we got to see if the market fucking crashes.
Chris Rakepick.
Or not.
Who? Default.
the United States of America, the federal government, defaults on its debt ceiling. So then they shut the whole government down, bro. And that means Social Security checks
Chris Regpick.
get cut.
The banks are overextended in USA and Europe.
A million people lose their jobs instantly. It's gonna be crazy, bro. And these motherfuckers are playing with the whole goddamn country. You know, the Speaker of the House and the
Chris
President
Regpick.
and the President of the United States.
They did this with Obama. Restream.io. Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Dear Republicans, stop cunting off. Stop demanding shit over a goddamn debt ceiling. Everybody should just agree to it so we can get on with business. You know, quit using that as a goddamn,
Stephen Running.
you know, ace in your
GOP
pocket.
are assholes.
Everything's an opportunity for them, bro. Everything's a fucking opportunity. You know, we only wanted one opportunity from the squad to do one thing. You know, oh, and Barack Obama to give women the rights to their goddamn bodies back. With two things. And they couldn't do those two things for us. They couldn't do that, and they couldn't get us Medicare for all. They're worthless. At least the Republicans are using their political capital to do shit. But it's all the wrong shit. So, we're fucked. Anyway, look, thanks for watching my show. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next upload. Alright, you guys know how to find me. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. Bye, everybody.